What's up, guys? So a lot of people lately have been asking about Marine Raiders. They want to know what it takes, what they do, all that stuff. Well, in today's video, we're going to dive into all of that. So let's get to it. All right, let's get into this.
U.S. Marine.
First off, whoever starts with some intense music like that, like, bro, that music just gets you hyped up. You know this is like not no joke. You know this is not about to be a joke. Like, that's crazy. Like, just the music to just let you know alone. Like, this is just, these guys are like that.
Marine Forces Special Operations Command, MARSOC, was established in 2006, but its lineage goes back much further. In 1942, Marine Raiders were members of elite units established to conduct reconnaissance, raids, and other special operations, especially behind enemy lines.
So basically, in a nutshell, these guys are just, they were just crazy. Like, these guys are trying to go above and beyond. Like, these guys were like, F that. I want to go do what everyone else doesn't want to go do. Like, I don't care who's after me. I don't care where I'm at. Like, these guys, look, it says, especially behind enemy lines. Like, come on. You know these guys are not, you know, all the way there, up there in the head. Like, these guys, they're just like that. Like, these guys are going to do, like I said, like some stuff other people just wouldn't do. Like, these guys, they're intense. So this is not about to be something that you just pick up and decide to do. Like, no, you need to be 100%. And these guys, this is their mindset way back then. This is how they were established. You know what I'm saying? So you got to really think about this thing before you decide to do MARSOC.
2 years of legendary actions, the 4 Raider battalions were disbanded. In October 2005, the Secretary of Defense announced the formation of a Marine component of U.S. Special Operations Command. In 2006, MARSOC activated at Camp Lejeune and initially consisted of a small staff and the Foreign Military Training Unit. In June of 2015, MARSOC units were redesignated as Marine Raiders.
That's crazy. Like, I really didn't know that they really just got reactivated in 2006. Like, so, like, MARSOC is fairly new when you think about it, and that kind of makes sense to why, like, now people are not really trying out for recon as much. They want to go do MARSOC because MARSOC, they're getting all the missions. They are special forces. They're like a step down from Navy SEALs. They're to the Marine Corps. They're our Navy SEALs. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are some legit guys, and they're fairly new. You know what I'm saying? In 2015, there's when MARSOC units were redesignated. So that's really crazy. I didn't even know that. But yeah, that's why you'll see a lot of people not really trying out for recon as much and trying to be a recon Marine because everyone wants to be a MARSOC, you know, Marine that wants to go that route. They want to be a Raider, so that makes sense.
MARSOC's missions include counterterrorism, counterinsurgency, foreign internal defense, and recruiting, organizing, training, equipping, and deploying expeditionary MARSOC forces worldwide.
Yeah, so basically in a nutshell, these guys do every single thing.
Marines aspiring to become Raiders must face the 3-week assessment and selection course held at Camp Lejeune, North Carolina.
So before they get into the all that nitty-gritty of like what's required of you and all that stuff, I do believe that you have to be at least a Lance Corporal or about to pick up Corporal. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. But yeah, they're about to get into what all it takes to get into MARSOC and what they do. So here we go.
A&S consists of 2 phases in which MARSOC tests for physical ability, confidence, situational awareness, and acclimatization. Candidates who pass
all that stuff right there, acclimatization, situational awareness, confidence, like, that's all mental. Like, don't just think this is about to be a physical, you know, game. This is not just about to be physical. Now, sure, you need to be in tip-top shape if you're trying to go try out for MARSOC, but that's not what it's all going to be about. It's a mental game. And if you go watch some Navy SEAL videos, they'll tell you that. They'll say, like, you'll look at some guys coming through the process and they'll be really skinny, don't look like they've ever lifted weights, but those are the guys who makes it because their mental is just insanely strong versus those really big buff guys and they can't withstand the entire time. They, like, the physical part, sure, they might can crush it, but their mental's not there. So yeah, don't just come in here thinking it's going to be a physical thing. And that goes for everything within the Marine Corps and the military and all that stuff. It's mostly a mental game.
Pass A&S, then attend the 9-month individual training course to become critical skills operators. ITC begins with Phase 0, incorporating advanced medical training skills, basic special operations techniques, and survival evasion.
So as you can see, these guys love the pool. They love water. And if you don't, this is not the job for you. If you're not someone with like a fish or a dolphin, a whale, a shark, if you're not just 100% perfect, I'm talking about without a doubt, you are perfect in the water, this is not going to be something that you need to try to do. These guys are not here to teach you how to swim or anything like that. Now, I'm sure they will, but you need to know and have the knowledge of how to do everything in that pool by yourself 100% without a doubt. You need to be treading water for hour plus, 40-minute plus with your hands out the water type shit, because this is what they do. These guys are them. They are those guys, I'm telling you. So, but all in all, if you're not cool with the water, this is not something for you.
Asian resistance and escape training. Phase 1, the infantry training phase, covers patrolling, infantry tactics, weapons handling, and amphibious training. Phase 1 culminates with the Raider Spirit exercise, in which candidates get little sleep during continuous operations. Phase 2, the basic reconnaissance.
Little sleep. This is just in training. And this is going to be probably throughout the entire training. Like this is a high speed. These are hard charging guys. So this is not going to be easy whatsoever. You're going to be completely exhausted probably the entire time you go through this training. So, like I said, just really think about if this is what you want.
This phase includes traditional recon skills and other secretive tactics and techniques. This phase culminates with Stingray Fury, a secretive exercise named for Marine Force Recon Stingray patrols in Vietnam. Phase 3, the close...
And this brings me to, you know when I try to share with y'all, if you want to go this route, Recon, MARSOC, try the infantry out first. Alright, so these guys, they learn how to do everything. Mortars, machine guns, explosives, all that stuff. They learn how to do everything. The medical part, every single last thing. Like, these guys are self-sufficient. They don't need anybody's help. Like, that's what they really train for, is to really be able to do everything by themselves. Right? And, that's why I tell y'all to at least try out the infantry first. Because we're like 10% of them. You know what I'm saying? We know how to do the bare basics. Yeah, we're good at our job. We know how to do things. But these guys are the elite of elite in the Marine Corps. Like, these are Marines. When people want to join the Marines, they think about blowing up stuff. They think about the MARSOC, Special Forces type stuff. Like, these are those guys. So if you don't even... Like, this is a lot to just try out for right off the rip. And some people do that, and I'm like, whoa, I don't even see how you do that. You need to at least test the waters out first and see if you like the infantry. Because, like I said, these guys are the elite of the elite. These are the most elite infantrymen you'll ever meet. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, just try out the infantry first. For some that might look at this and be like, oh, this is a lot. Try out the infantry first and see if the infantry is good enough for you. If you can master the infantry and you ready to take that next step in your career, then, yeah, this is where you need to go. So... I'm just trying to give you the steps so you're not overwhelming yourself.
Quarters battle and urban combat phase covers breaching with explosive charges, team tactics, advanced weapons training, and more. Phase 3's culminating exercise, Guile Strike, requires candidates to conduct complex mission planning to take down targets. Phase 4, the irregular warfare phase, incorporates all the skills that candidates have learned in previous phases, teaching them to apply the training in any environment and how to work with foreign militaries. The final culminating exercise, Durham Bridge, incorporates all previous training over 3 weeks and tests team dynamics. After completing ITC, candidates become critical skills officers.
Yo, that is crazy. These guys do, 2 years plus of just training alone before they even think about a mission or thinking about getting even put on a team or whatever. And then they have to, 6 months of basic language course. Like, that's crazy. That's almost 2 years. I didn't add up all the time, but... yeah, I'm pretty sure it's close to 2 years of just training alone. That's half of people's regular just contract. You know what I'm saying? That's insane.
Raiders, and then go to a 6-month basic language course. Marine Raiders embody their motto, Spiritus Invictus, an unconquerable spirit.
Yeah, so like I said, them guys are like that. They're like that. Well, guys, hopefully you learned something from this video. I know I did. Like, I didn't know they were just so recently, brought back, reinstated. Like, I did not know that. That's crazy. But hopefully you learned something as well. And guys, make sure you keep in touch on the community tab. That's where I will be sharing when I'm going live and all that stuff. Because I can't maybe go live every single week, but I'm going to try to. But I don't want y'all missing it. So definitely, keep in touch with the community tab. And guys, it feels good to be back. Troll the Great is back. I'm so happy to be able to get back to interacting with y'all and making content for y'all. I'm really, really, really excited. Guys, if you like the video, please give it a like. Also, leave a comment down below. What do you want to see next out of me since I am back? What do you want to see me talk about and all that stuff? Leave it down in the comments. And if you have not yet subscribed, I don't know what you're doing with your life, but you need to. But I'm just kidding. But if you have not yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Also, hit the notification bell so you're not missing anything from me. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.